Hi guys, so what was something that you did creatively this weekend? I painted these. I'm gonna plant some peppers in them. But this is my frog and my flower. But this week we are going to learn about value. What does value mean? I know those people that already know the answer, but let's go into it further. So we're going to talk about value, and that's the lightness or the darkness of a color, or what's the other word for color? Hue. So this one's going from dark to light, and if we go this way, it goes from light to dark. So this is a value scale. Ooh, excuse me. You guys have those in your sketchbooks when we practice different materials. And so again, a value scale shows you how it goes from dark to light. And we have highlights. That's wherever the light is hitting you. So like on this cube, the light is touching the side of the cube. So that means that where the light isn't, it's going to be a shadow or a shade. That's where you have the darkest values. And for extra points, how do you get a shade? By adding what to a color? Yes, black or a color that is darker, or we've also talked about the complementary colors. And now a tint, that's the lightest value. So which one would it be? Would it be, well, technically, I guess it would be this background, but if we're looking at the hills and the tree, it's the hills because that is the lightest value. And how do we get a tint? We add what to a color? White, yep. And these are different ways to shade. This is what we're going to be practicing today. So we can shade with lines. We can shade with cross hatching. That means where your lines cross like this up here. We can do dots or little circles. We can do scribbles, and we can blend. That's when you use your pencil and then you blend it together with your finger. So again, value is the lightness or darkness of a color, and that's what we are going to practice today. You're going to divide your paper, measure it out by 2 inches. If you don't have a ruler, just use a straight edge. It doesn't have to be perfectly. We're just making little squares. You're going to draw different kinds of lines in each one, and then you're going to shade them in. You're going to use all the different kinds of shading techniques. So you can go back to the anchor chart to look. I'm using scribbles and cross hatching and blending and my lines. Remember, the closer the lines are, the darker it's going to be of a value. The further apart the lines, the lighter it's going to be. So this is for you to practice. If you want, you can go ahead and choose one color and add color, just like I'm doing here, but it's still a value. Then you can take your ruler or straight edge again, and you can make your lines dark. And you see I'm tracing over my pencil lines. But that is what we are doing today. We're practicing our value. When you finish, please take a photo and upload to Class Dojo or tag me on Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget about the art contest going on the Aldine webpage. Happy art making!